Congressman, I appreciate the time that you're spending with me. It's election time, and you're running for re-election. Tell the voters why you're running for re-election.
Well, first of all, it's 6 months from the primaries, and from my viewpoint, we have so many challenges facing us at the federal level. I think the more responsible thing for me to do is stay focused on my job and let the politics take care of themselves. I think the argument that I want to make is that I have a proven track record. If people are trying to decide who they want to support in the Democratic primary, I'm happy to run as the Democrat that I am. I'm happy to tell people that I believe in the president. I believe in Majority Leader Pelosi, former Speaker Pelosi. I also think that if it's about what you've done, my track record speaks for itself. And I'm not just referring to Fort Bliss, although for any member of Congress, that would be one thing that they could hang their hat on and repeat over and over. I'm talking about bringing $1 billion to the 16th district of the American Reinvestment and Recovery. A vote that I took because I thought it was the right thing to do for the country, and certainly for our state and my district. A vote that people have criticized, but I will gladly debate anyone about the merits of the Stimulus Act. And I can use my district as an example. It has helped senior citizens, it has helped children, students in schools, our military, our infrastructure, you name it. Here is the best example of why that was a very important vote to take.
Congressman, I spoke to your opponent, interviewed your opponent, and one of the critiques that he had was, he said that he didn't see, I think his phrase was bold leadership from you. Your response to that during your time in Congress?
Well, you know, I think as a politician, very early on you should decide whether you're going to work or whether you're going to showboat. I will be the first one to admit I don't have press conferences repeatedly to introduce legislation that's not going to go anywhere. I think it's much more important to be intelligent about the way that you do your job. Much more important to understand that politics, especially at the congressional level, it's about relationships. I was fortunate enough to have relationships with members of Congress on both sides of the aisle. In fact, one example I can give you is in my first term in that spring, we found out that Fort Bliss was in jeopardy of being closed, of being blacked out. After I asked General Costello, then the commanding general of Fort Bliss, to think about a strategy, I went to a friend of mine on the Republican side because the Republicans were in the majority. Mm-hmm. And I asked Duncan Hunter, I said, look, this is what I have found out. Fort Bliss is important to our national security. It's important to our districts. It's important to Texas. I need your help. And he helped me. Those are the kinds of things that I think it's important to be able to understand how the system works and how, as a member of Congress, the goal you should have is how do you bring the kinds of things to the district that leave it a better place, and that's what I've done.